All right, so this week I had two big exams for two big classes, and these were very pivotal for my final grade. The end of the semester is coming up, and for the first time in a long time, I felt nervous taking these exams. And what I wanted to talk about today was that if you're nervous, you did not prepare enough. That's what that means. At least that's what I think that means. So I had one exam on Monday, and when it came down to it, when I sat down at the seat, when I was given my test by the teacher or whatever, or the proctor, whatever it's called, for the first time in a long time, I felt nerves. I felt like my heartbeat was racing. I felt a little bit more jittery. And usually I don't feel this on exams because I feel like I've seen so many exams over the course of my educational career that it's just rinse and repeat. You study, you do the material, you make sure you're familiar with all of it, and then you go and take the exam. But I don't know what it was this time, but when I was given that exam and I looked at the first problem, I got my heart started racing a little bit, and it got to the point where I couldn't think clearly, which obviously that's not good if you're not thinking clearly during your exam. But I felt like maybe when I was studying, I left a little bit on the table, and I left a little bit of material that I could have covered, or I could have covered more thoroughly. All those thoughts came in, and I realized that I was feeling nervous. I was having my heart racing, and I wasn't able to even think clearly, which is exactly what you need for an exam, because I didn't feel like I was prepared enough. And like I said, that doesn't happen very often. This was one of the first times that I felt that. So I just wanted to cover that concept a little bit more today. The issue is that when you feel like you haven't prepared, your lack of confidence creates a lack of clear thinking, a lack of focus, and whatever you're performing on will be detrimented, not only by the fact that you weren't ready for what you were doing, but also by the fact that now you're nervous, and your nerves are stopping you from performing at the level you need. So whether that it is an exam, like I looked at the first question and I got so nervous I started doing basic math wrong. Like that's never happened to me on an exam. It should be simple. It should be the easiest thing. But I was messing that up. I had to double check, triple check, make sure that everything was right in the end, just because I wasn't able to think clearly. If you have a presentation that you need to do, if you need to talk in front of people or get on a sales call or try to close a deal or close a client, and you're nervous because you feel like you're not prepared enough, or you're not qualified enough, or you are taking on too great of a task that you are not ready for, it's going to fail you twofold. Because if you're nervous, the other person, if you're presenting or talking to somebody, the other person will be able to tell, and that will make them less likely to believe you. And I guess the second factor would be that if you don't think you're ready, that you'll make that a reality yourself. Like if you don't believe in yourself and your capabilities, then you're right. And if you do, then you're also right. So you kind of dictate your reality in that sense. And it would be the same thing with sports. If you play nervous, I play volleyball. When I play volleyball nervous, I'm like a fourth of the player that I should be. So I just wanted to make this little quick video today. I don't know how much more I have to say about this. I just want to make sure I keep on posting consistently and keep on making content consistently to be able to keep on refining my skills of speaking. But the key takeaway is, if you're nervous, then that means you didn't prepare enough. And I think the people who are really ready for the test they have on hand, the people who have really prepared and know that they figured out every angle, every edge of the situation that they're in, they wouldn't be nervous at all. And even if they haven't, at least for me, if I have an exam and maybe I don't know everything, maybe it is super hard, knowing that I've done everything I could, having that thought and having that belief that I've just exhausted everything that I could have done, and what will be after that, because I couldn't have even done anymore. That has me feeling a lot calmer and a lot more confident going into anything. So if you are nervous, take action, prepare more, do more, and that nervousness should go away. So that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. If you guys have any thoughts, any comments, leave a comment down below. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like, and if you want to subscribe, please do as well. Thank you and goodbye.